Greetings from Dystopia, episode 80. Hola, Chica. Anyway, heading out to Silver Spring State Park. I'm going to beat up on some bluegills, some panfish, anything that grabs. Seems like a good day to do it. It's Thursday. As I'm starting to see, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now in the parks are absolutely insane. Hell, even yesterday over here at Mather Woods, the parking lot was 60% full. Given that most of the time when I go to that park, even before COVID, there might be 2, maybe 3 cars. River's looking really good. Water level's low. Clarity is good. Even after the rain over the last couple days. So those are all good things when the clarity is there. So yeah, seems like it's a good time to go fishing. Not much new yet today, although I did get my 2 pieces of din rail. Luckily I'm far enough out and there's no cars floating around. There's my din rail. Gonna run to Menards tomorrow and look for the cutting board, or if they just have plain HDPE material, I'll just get that, but I don't recall Menards carrying that. I know they got a ton of different acrylics. Interesting statistics came out yesterday for COVID-19 in the area around me here. The local 4 counties are starting to see an uptick again, and not just a small one, not just a 1%. If you look at it in just raw numbers, it's a 30% jump in new infections. Of the 30%, 21% are new hospitalizations. So it's all over the last 14 days that jump has happened. Can't say, is it tied into protests? Is it tied into people paying less attention to the restrictions? I don't know. Anyway, oh, that's a little pond I never noticed. It's private property. Years ago, I used to always hit up the industrial parks and fish the little retention ponds in and around industrial parks. Lately, it's been like, you don't want to go there, A. B, they don't want you there. And I'm sure it's because people have abused it. There was one out in Aurora off of 34 that I would go out and routinely hit. And I had the owner's permission from the building. And that was always a good pond to fish. I mean, there were 3, 4, 5 pound largemouth bass in there. Decent sized bull bluegill. I mean, I'm talking 9, 10 inches. Decent sized fish. And I started noticing less and less fish in there. And then one evening I was out there fishing and a guy came across the parking lot and told me that they were restricting fishing there now because people were taking fish, not putting them back. And, you know, you have to respect the property owner's wishes. So I haven't fished there since, but just goes on to speak a little bit more about conservation. I know you want to eat them. I get it. I know people love to eat fish. I do too, to a certain extent. But when it's a small area, you cannot take fish. If you harvest, you're only cutting the population too quick for it to recover. So, there's my viral and my conservation soapboxes for the day. Mark Usick. Dude, your video this morning was awesome. I love the, oh, damn it, I missed my sign there. Looking for an Interstate 80 sign because it's episode 80. I got to make that the cover photo. But yeah, Mark, you did an awesome job. Not just the whole video, but the opener. I loved it. He's handwritten the intro screens. He's holding up cards, you know, to make his points, but also to poke fun at himself. And it says a lot about you. It says a lot about Mark in general. I think people that poke fun at themselves they're probably the most well-balanced people you'll ever meet. It just means that they're not afraid to take a look at themselves. So self-deprecating humor is, to me, will always be king. It just means that they get it. It's something you don't see a lot anymore. Alright, I'm going to drive a little bit. We'll see you guys over at the park. And yeah, I want to listen to my music. I'm going to do this larger lake a little bit different. I'm going to walk around and fish the perimeter of it first, and then go hit the side ponds. Hi. Hopefully I can get a good enough shot to take a still from. Not 100% sure, but these look like pike minnows. I know there's supposed to be pike in here. Well, this may have been an act of futility. As I get to the other side of the lake where I wanted to fish, there's a church bus over there full of kids. So now I'm checking the side pond, see if I can get in here and fish a little bit. See what this looks like. Spin you guys around. A little electroshocking going on. So they're doing a fish count. Yep, it was IDNR, or is IDNR Fisheries, Illinois Department of Natural Resources, Fisheries Management, doing a fish count. It's kind of interesting, but that kind of kills my wanting to fish this corner, because they're moving up into the corner I want to go to. So anyway, see you back in the car. All right, lunch is done. Spilt water down my chin. I'm going to leave you guys here, but I'll take my cell phone with. And I'm going to go see if I can get into some trouble in this little pond. See you in a bit. So yeah, nothing in that. Well, there are little sunfish in that pond, little guys. They're starting to bed up on the north edge of it. But that pond is much shallower than I thought it was. I did see one deeper hole back towards the back side of it. In order to fish that, I would have to come out with either a micro spinning rod or like a tenkara rod would probably work. But you'd have to weight it a little bit to be able to hook it out there because the trees come out over the water. So, but yeah, as the saying goes, we'll see how many of you get this reference. B, you might get this one because you heard the show enough. But yeah, it's been a quiet day in Dystopia, out on the edge of the prairie. Turn you guys around. Get you some of these puffy clouds. I'll spare you. I won't do any time lapses unless I see something really pretty. But yeah, some days it's not all about the fish. Got 2 for the day, so that's good. One little bluegill. I think I said it earlier, but he thought he was a full-on bull. He's a fun little guy for a fight. And then little sunfish. Nothing to write home about, but it still was good fishing. Alright, I am going to drive. Still looking for that hanging in a hammock nap day. Don't know when that'll happen. Might go camping the week, not this weekend, but the following weekend. Have to see what campgrounds are open and what ones have the least population. Sadly, there's no dispersed camping anywhere near me. Not without having to make a significant drive, so that kind of rules that out. Anyway, I'm going to drive. Talk to you guys in a bit. Actually see out the window. Alright folks, that's it for today. Went out, caught a couple fish, got my walk in, had my banana and my peanut butter for lunch. So yeah, I'm gonna head back, get this started on editing, and then do a little bit on the bench cleanup, and might start working on my camera box today. Well, see what happens. Alright folks, that's it. Be good. Be well. See you. Bye, guys. Adios, Chica.